Hello, and welcome to Everyday English AI Storytelling Series. Today's story is called The Honest Woodcutter. This is a short and simple story with a powerful moral lesson. It will help you practice English listening, vocabulary, and understanding. Listen carefully. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a poor woodcutter. A poor woodcutter. He lived in a small village near a forest. Every day, he walked to the forest with his axe. His axe was old, but it was all he had. He used it to cut wood. He sold the wood to buy food. He sold the wood to buy clothes. He worked hard. He was honest and kind. One day, the woodcutter went to the forest as usual. He found a tree near a river. He lifted his axe and began to chop, chop, chop. Suddenly, his axe slipped from his hands. It fell into the river. Splash, the axe was gone. The river was deep. The water was dark. He could not see the axe. He could not reach it. The woodcutter sat down and cried. He cried and said, "Oh no, my axe is gone. Oh no, how can I work now? That was my only axe." As he cried, something magical happened. A fairy appeared. A kind, beautiful fairy rose from the river. She had a soft voice and a warm smile. She asked, "Why are you so sad, woodcutter?" The woodcutter wiped his eyes and said, "My axe fell into the river. I cannot get it back. I cannot work without it." The fairy nodded. She said, "I will help you." She disappeared into the water. When she returned, she held a shiny golden axe. "A golden axe?" she asked. "Is this your axe? Is this the one you lost?" The woodcutter looked at the axe. It was beautiful, but he shook his head. He said, "No, that is not my axe. My axe was old and made of iron." The fairy smiled. She went into the water again. This time, she came back with a silver axe. A shiny silver axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter looked at the axe. He shook his head again. "No," he said. "That is not my axe either." The fairy smiled again. She went into the water one last time. This time, she brought out an old iron axe. It was rusty. It looked simple. But the woodcutter's eyes lit up. "Yes," he said. "That is my axe. That is the one I lost." The fairy was very pleased. She said, "You are an honest man. Because you told the truth, I will reward you." She gave him not just the iron axe, but also the silver axe and the golden axe. The woodcutter was very happy. He thanked the fairy again and again. He walked home with all three axes, and from that day on, he remembered, honesty is the best policy. Now, let's review some vocabulary from the story. Repeat after me. 1. Woodcutter. A person who cuts wood. Say it with me. Woodcutter. 2. Axe, a tool used to cut trees. Repeat. Axe. 3. River. A large stream of water. Say it. River. 4. Fairy, a magical being. Kind and helpful. Repeat. Fairy. 5. Honesty. Always telling the truth. Say it slowly. Honesty. Now, what can we learn from this story? Be honest, even when no one is watching. Honesty brings rewards. Lies bring trouble. So always be honest. Thank you for listening to today's story. The Honest Woodcutter. Practice listening again. Repeat the vocabulary. And remember the moral. If you liked this story, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell us your favorite part. And don't forget to subscribe for more English stories. See you next time on Everyday English AI Storytelling Series. Goodbye.